Alright, so for this video in our DBQ comment review, we're going to be taking a look at whenever you see the letters or number in letters, 1 POV, which is going to stand for first person point of view. In our academic writing, especially with the DBQs, you want to keep an academic distance, which means you're not going to say I. You don't want to draw yourself into the writing. A lot of people want to do this because they think that that is the point, to show exactly what you know very overtly, and you need the author to know it's your thought, your idea. Right? But the thing is it actually is going to do the opposite. It's going to weaken your writing. It's going to get people to question, well, who are you and what authority are you writing for? So examples, in my opinion, as we explore, I think my feeling is that. Quite frankly, I don't care about your feelings. I don't want to know what your feelings are. I want to know what you can prove, what you can back up, what you can write and tell me, and back up with that evidence that you have spent the past however much time you've spent pouring through and highlighting and pulling together this argument. That goes beyond your feeling. That goes to something that is more of a truth. So why are we going to avoid it? The use of the first person POV is going to weaken your writing. The reader knows that they're reading your interpretation. You don't have to say that. They already know it. So saying in my opinion can waste time, which you could be framing more of an argument, more of a well-rounded argument. And also, your reader wants to know what you can show, and that's it. They don't want to know what you know, like I already mentioned a little bit crudely. I don't care what you feel. Right? I want to know what you can prove. So how are we going to avoid it? So let's take a look at it. We're only going to have one example for this because I think it's a pretty simple, it may be a bad habit that takes a little while to break, but it's actually a simple concept in breaking. So the original, in my opinion, the lost colony left Roanoke Island and moved to Croatoan Island. I believe that they did this due to key evidence found at Croatoan. The ring found that was found on the island tells you that a person from Roanoke Colony had been on the island at some point. They use the word I twice in there. They're hammering the fact that they believe this. All right, you believe this, but other people may believe differently. Let's see what you have. Let's see your evidence. So let's fix this a little bit. The lost colony left Roanoke Island and moved to Croatoan Island. Researchers at Cape Hatteras unearthed a signet ring that belonged to a Roanoke colonist. This evidence points to a direct connection between the Roanoke colonists at Hatteras. So it says the exact same thing, but it says it more directly. It says it more as an authority, and we don't have this I mess. It is researchers have proven. I don't believe this. Researchers have proven. We have a signet ring. Somebody had to be there. That ring had to get there somehow. So it's not I believe this happened. It's this happened because this evidence is here. Alright, so hopefully the reason why you're watching this video more than likely is that you've gotten this on a paper. Take a look back at it and try to remind yourself of this fact in your next DBQ.